Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the upcoming Ninjago book known as The Quest for the Lost Powers, which is a canon Ninjago story taking place after Ninjago crystallized and presumably before the upcoming Ninjago United 2023 series. Now, this book officially releases in a few weeks. However, we just got ourselves a first look at some of the early pages in the book, so I figured for today's video, we could read through those pages, talk about the book for a little bit, and possibly discuss why Ninjago fans probably will not enjoy this book when it eventually does get released in a couple of weeks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the first pages of this book, and we will just take things from there. So for our first page, we have some context about where the ninja have been following Ninjago crystallized, and this reads as follows. Master Wu says, "Thank you for coming to visit, friend. If you have time, let us catch up over a fresh pot of tea, because I have tales to tell you. 4 tales, to be exact. 4 tales that the world does not yet know. You may have already heard that the last time the ninja faced the Overlord, they lost their elemental powers. Kai lost the power of fire, Cole lost the power of earth, etc., etc. These 4 ninja disappeared from the public, but then they returned with their powers restored." That right there is probably going to anger some Ninjago fans, and myself included. I gotta admit, when I read that, I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit. So the ending of Crystallized really didn't matter then, did it? The ninja lost their powers, but it's okay, guys. They got them back. How'd they get them back? Who knows? I'm sure this book will tell us, right? But I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about that. Now, if this book is canon, then the new Ninjago United series will most definitely pick up with the ninja already having their powers back, which a lot of people probably will not like. A lot of people feel like maybe the show should cover the ninja getting their powers back, as opposed to them just getting their powers again off screen through this book. But let's just keep on reading, see what else this book has in store for us here. Rumors flew about how the ninja did this. Intense training, sorcery, a journey to another realm. The rumors became more and more wild, but the ninja remained silent. Silent to most, but not to me. Today, I will tell you the stories as the 4 ninja told them. Their journeys were very different, but all of them were filled with danger, adventure, and excitement. Now then, let's begin before our tea gets cold. All right, Master Wu, I'll bite. Let's find out how the ninja got their powers back. Now, unfortunately, this preview does not have all of the stories for all of the ninja. That would simply be the entire book. Instead, this preview just gives us our first look at what Kai's story is. So Kai fans, you guys get the preview. It was another busy night at Mr. Chen's Noodle House in Ninjago City. Customers filled every seat in the colorful restaurant, gobbling down bowls of fried rice, puffy pot stickers, and the best noodles in the world of Ninjago. Ugh, the book is kind of making me a little hungry here. Look how many noodles I can slurp all at once. Kai the fire ninja leaned over his piping hot bowl of food and dug in with a pair of chopsticks. A few of the customers looked up from their meals to stare at Kai. Meanwhile, on the other side of the counter, the owner of the restaurant, Skylar Chen, sighed. "It looks like the same amount of noodles you slurped 5 minutes ago, Kai," Skylar said, brushing a stray lock of dark red hair behind her ear, like the queen that she is. Kai wiped his mouth with the sleeve of his sweatshirt and frowned. No more fire powers, remember? There's nothing important for me to do anymore." Typical Kai, losing his powers and being a big baby about it. Above her, the TV screen was tuned to NGTV News. Veteran reporter Gail Gossip appeared on the screen, standing on a busy Ninjago City street. In the distance, police sirens wailed. "Crime in Ninjago City has been rising steadily ever since the word got out that the ninja have lost their elemental powers," the reporter was saying. "I tried to contact the ninja for comment, but they are not returning my calls. In this reporter's opinion, they seem to have forgotten who they really are. Powers or not, ninja. Ninjago City needs you." Skylar stared at Kai in surprise. "You haven't returned her calls?" So a couple of things here. I really like the idea of Ninjago City just going against the ninja now that they lost their powers. That's never really happened before. Usually the ninja are still looked at as heroes, even if they don't have their powers. I like the idea, though, of Ninjago City just looking at the ninja powerless and being like, you know what? We can do all kinds of crime now. We can do whatever we want. It's not like you guys are going to stop us, even though we have characters like the new ninja who don't have powers that are still stopping crime. We also have some nice artwork here of Kai and Skylar. Kai is, of course, down in the dumps. "Oh no, lost my powers again, Skylar. Whatever will I do?" Kai shrugged. "I haven't charged my phone in days," he said. "What's the point? Without my fire powers, I've lost my spark." I wonder if the other ninja are going to be as whiny as Kai is. "That's not true," Skylar insisted. "You still know spin jitsu. You're still as smart as you..." What? "You're still as smart as you ever were?" Since when is Kai the smart guy? And brave. I'll give him that. He's brave, but I don't know. I don't think smarts are Kai's thing. They're not my thing either. So me and Kai, we connect on a spiritual level. You can still do good in the world. Ninjago City has an excellent police force, Kai replied. They don't need me getting in their way. Skylar shook her head. This isn't like you, Kai. Didn't you lose your elemental powers once before? You got them back in the Neverrealm, right? Just keep digging deep inside yourself. That time in the Neverrealm, I brought my fire powers back with intense focus and concentration, Kai said, but I can't do it this time. I've tried and tried, it's no use. He slurped down some more noodles to make his point. So, like I said, I wonder if all of the other ninja are going to be this whiny about it, or maybe this is just Kai's perspective, and if so, that's very in character for Kai, right? Kai always gets really upset when he loses his powers, so I'm very much hoping that the book keeps their personalities intact, just like it's doing for Kai, but I really like this so far, and I'm not trying to rip on Kai, it might sound like that. I have no issue with Kai, this is very much in character for him. Then a voice came from the restaurant's kitchen. Skylar, the pot stickers are less than puffy again. Coming, Skylar yelled. She turned to Kai. This conversation is not over. This conversation is not over, Kai. Slurp. Kai ate some more noodles. Then the noodle shop door slammed loudly, and a thunderous voice cried out, "The rotten rabbits are in the house." Who exactly are the rotten rabbits? Let's find out. Kai turned to see that 3 muscled guys had burst into the restaurant. They each wore black eye masks and had long, curly mustaches that looked like whiskers. Their teeth were sharpened into fangs, and blades shaped like rabbit ears extended from their black helmets. On their feet, they wore black, heavy boots that looked like big rabbit feet. So essentially, the Sons of Garmadon, if they were furries, is what I'm gathering here. This is a robbery, the first rotten rabbit shouted. Give us all your money, cried the second rotten rabbit. And be quick about it, added the third rotten rabbit. I'm going to be honest, if the rotten rabbit showed up in my place of work and demanded money, I'd probably laugh. I don't know if I could take them seriously. Kai sighed. Several gangs of amateur goons had formed when news got out that the ninja had lost their powers, and this looked like one of them. He stood up and faced the robbers. Why don't you bad bunnies hop back to whatever greasy garden you came from? Yeah, Kai, you tell him, buddy. You tell him. Who's gonna make me? The main rotten rabbit asked. He's Kai the Kai the ninja. One of the noodle customers yelled. Kai the ninja. The rotten rabbit eyed Kai. A ninja, really? He looks like a dude in a hoodie with noodle broth stains on it. Hey, he's talking about me. That's what I'm all about. A teeny tiny spark flared up in Kai. Oh yeah, I'll show you, Kai said. Ninja, rotten rabbits, hop to it, the main robber yelled. Bam! Before Kai could launch into spinjitzu, the 3 rabbits all kicked him with their big boots. Big boots. He soared through the air and crashed into a large fish tank. The tank toppled over onto him, dousing him with water. What's going on here? Skylar emerged from the kitchen, and her eyes narrowed as she assessed the situation. Hi-ya! She launched herself over the counter and landed in front of the stunned rabbit robbers. Before they could react, she attacked them. Bam! A powerful leg sweep brought one of the robbers to his knees. Slam! She grabbed the second robber and flipped him, pounding him into the ground. Crash! She jumped and delivered a high kick to the main robber, sending him crashing into a table. Terrified, the robbers scrambled to their feet. Run, rabbits, run, their leader yelled. Skylar stepped over the broken table and helped Kai to his feet. See what I mean? He asked. Water dripped from his hair and his clothes as he scooped up the flopping fish and put them back in the tank. Oh yeah, they destroyed a fish tank. I was like, what's he picking up fish for? I can't read. I couldn't even take care of a bunch of low-level goons. And that'll do it for the preview. That is all we have in terms of a preview for this book. Once again, this book does release in a couple of weeks here on March 7th, but I'm going to be honest with you guys here. I don't think this book is as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. I feel like the biggest piece of criticism, though, is mainly for the entirety of Ninjago in general, and that, of course, is the decision to give the ninja their powers back in general, but even worse, doing it in this book as opposed to doing it in the actual Ninjago TV series. It certainly doesn't seem ideal to me for Ninjago to do it that way, but then again, we've seen the ninja lose their powers and gain them back before, so I guess what's one more time? I can see why people would see it as annoying though, and I myself feel like they could find more creative ways to give the ninja their powers back, and maybe they will. I mean, the book doesn't really explain how Kai will get his powers back, but you can see where his character is following Ninjago crystallized and the loss of his powers. But like I said, a lot of Ninjago fans probably will not be happy with this because A, the ninja are getting their powers back confirmed, and B, they're doing it in a book of all places and not in the actual Ninjago show. But so far from what I've read, the book seems like a lot of fun. I am for sure going to be buying it and reviewing it for you guys when it comes out on March 7th, so feel free to stay tuned because you do not want to miss my review of that book when it comes out here in a couple of weeks. And feel free to leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments regarding what you think about the book so far, and what do you think about the idea that the ninja will probably be getting their powers back. Leave all your thoughts down below, and of course, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.